talk show. And today I have should I say special? Was a special person in my life, but we had some complications, but we're still friends. Y'all ready for this one? Whew. All right, y'all ready? I don't even think I'm ready. This next special guest, y'all welcome Eric Whitehead.
What's up, Sid?
What's up?
Long time no see.
Oh, I just got my tattoo. You always forget when I get some shit done and you just go right in for the kill.
Not even that. We haven't been really hanging out, so I didn't know you got a tattoo, and it slipped my mind, but I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Thank you for having me, though.
Thank you for coming. What's up, E? It's been a minute.
Good? I haven't ate in a while. Some good food.
I know. What's up? All right, so I have Eric Whitehead today, and I will be asking him a lot of questions. I feel like a lot of y'all have been real messy lately, leaving comments, messages, DMs, and y'all really want to know what's going on with me and Eric's relationship, why we broke up, why we're not together anymore, and just the whole nine. Y'all just got plenty of questions, and we are here today to give y'all all the answers. Are you ready to be very transparent?
I'm ready, but I have one question. Why would you get a back tattoo the day before we gonna cook this beautiful meal?
Why not?
I mean, okay.
What's wrong with that?
That's great.
See what I'm saying?
No,
Don't start fucking with me.
Whatever makes you happy, but I didn't mean to squeeze your back. I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize, but let me see it.
But why did I get
I see it right here. Okay.
Yeah, you like
not
why?
Not why in that sense, but
there you go, trying to be my daddy.
Squeeze it. Not your daddy. Your friend. We're friends. Safe space.
Look at you being cool and acting like
chocolate
cool. Lover man. Look at him.
This was always
Why
me.
I couldn't never get none of this energy when we was together?
This was how you met me.
No, it wasn't. Look at you.
Happen,
I might gotta call him tonight. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. All right, no, me and Eric is really, we're really in a safe space. We're no longer together, and but it was important for me to remain friends. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the emotions was crazy and all over the place. But how was it for you, E? With us being friends, how did you take that?
I mean, honestly,
in the beginning, you was just like,
In the beginning, because I feel like this is just a tough situation. I'm in therapy now. I have a male perspective and a female perspective, and I feel like you had so much happening and so much going on with your success, and I feel like I didn't get the time allowed to become the man that I needed to be. So it's kind of tough because I do love you, and you introduced me to God. So I felt like I couldn't let that resonate the way I wanted to resonate, and I feel like
don't make me cry.
But we here though. I mean, I'm God-fearing. I gotta be open to it. I want you to be happy. So if you being happy is being friends, then I'm okay with being friends.
Yeah.
I just want the best for you.
And I want the best for you too. I've always wanted the best for you. Do you really believe that I always wanted the best for you?
I do. I genuinely do. I just feel like you have a lot going on, and it's kind of hard, with your balance. And I've always been on you about balancing. So I just feel like this will help, and you'll get to see the man that I'm becoming, and who knows, whatever God has in store for us, could happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just patient.
That's why we gotta remain friends with each other.
Yeah, friends. I know how you do. Not no friends with benefits. I know how you do. Same way you got me. I ain't.
What you mean by that?
Friends with benefits, because when we first met, just to clear the air, you were my client. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was working, and you reached out to my brother Anthony, and you told him you were interested in me, and we moved so fast.
That really didn't happen. So my best friend was talking to Anthony. So when you dropped my car off, my best friend and Anthony exchanged numbers, and I ain't gonna lie, I was on some flirt shit. My best friend and Anthony,
Jody.
Come over here and let the women see who you are since you on set. Come on, let's
Pull
bring
up,
Anthony on. Come on, Ant. Come on.
We gonna make I'm gonna make this good meal like I always used to.
Come on, Ant. Yeah, you done got caught up in the shit today. All right, so when I was dropping, this is Ant. This is my bro, y'all. Even if me and Eric never speaks, this is gonna always be my brother. I'm not gonna lie. In the friendship or the relationship and the whole thing that me and Eric had going on, it was amazing. It was so fun. I met some amazing people, and Anthony was one of them. His brothers, his family is just so dope overall. The Whiteheads are just so dope and so fun. I'm gonna miss the hell out of them. But you know, things happen and it's life. So I just hope that I'm able to keep my brother and sistership with you and my friendship with you, because I feel like doing this interview shows the bigger picture. Like, just because things don't work don't mean we have to beef. And don't mean we have to be mad at each other, because Whiteheads are some strong people and y'all fun and it's good energy to be around, from Dante to Tracy to Grandma Whitehead, oh my God, to Yo Mama and her and Aunt Bug. Like, everybody was amazing, for real, for real. So I just want us to keep that in it. Tyler, I don't want to forget nobody. It's so many of them, but I can't keep up. But so what happened was, my best friend and Jody would exchange numbers, and so I remember it was a girls' night, and they was on Anthony and Jody exchanged numbers, and I remember it was a girls' night, and you FaceTime Jody, and I got in the phone. I was like, "Where your brother at? Where your brother at? Tell him he's my boyfriend." And he instantly called Eric, and I feel like we've been together ever since then.
Yes, that's
Because
exactly
I'm not
what
gonna lie,
happened.
y'all, I am a big flirt. Like, I'm a flirt. If I like somebody or I see somebody I think cute, I be like, ooh, he cute, he cute, he cute. But, you know, it's so crazy because you would think, like, I really been outside, but I ain't really been outside. But that's just my personality. I feel like even in this situation, with me and Eric not being together anymore, I still just be like, Eric, I seen him the other night. They pulled up, and we didn't know we was at the same restaurant. And Eric and Aunt pulled up, and I was outside. I mean, I was getting out of my car. Fred was there. Freddie was there. And I seen Eric, and I was like, Eric. And I know right now in my life, me and Eric's relationship was so toxic, right?
I don't think so.
Well, I feel like for me it was. It was real. It was a lot. And we gonna dig in that.
Yeah.
But even though, cause I'm filled with so much love, I don't know how to beef. I don't know how to be mad. So I was like, Eric, and I was trying to give him a hug.
He said, "Give me a kiss."
I was like, give me a
I'm
kiss.
like, we ain't doing that.
And
We
he
ain't
was
doing
like,
that. I'm good.
bad. And I'm
sorry,
like,
baby.
why?
I'm good.
But no, yeah. So I feel like that's just my personality, and that's something too I got to work on, because everybody ain't playing.
You know, life.
Both
is
of y'all
serious.
said,
Life is so serious, though. You gotta understand, like, you only get one time to do this right. So when I was with you and just overall with just coming in, I seen so much
Thank you,
potential.
bro. Thank you for being a part. Because he looking
Good
like,
looking,
what am I doing here? What am I doing
We
here?
about to eat good.
No, thank you.
You want a drink? You want some champagne?
You know we about to eat good.
See, we
because I'm
always
cooking.
eat good, but I ain't gonna lie, I had to lose some weight though, because I was eating too good. From when we was working in the kitchen and being able to assist you with these seasonings, it was a great experience overall, and I'm just so proud of you that you're doing this.
I want to say thank you for just always, anytime I want to do some crazy shit, you was like, go for it. Anytime. And I'm a Gemini, and I'm always like all over the place with business. Eric was the structure one. He was the one like, okay, A, B, C, D, da, da, da. And I was the one like, I want to start a salon. I want to do a makeup shop. I want to cook. I want to do Money Monsters. I want to do Ghetto Girl. I wanted to do so much stuff. I remember when I came to him about Ghetto Girl Eats, because honestly, y'all, I started cooking when I was like 7, 8 years old in the kitchen with my grandma, and I got pictures. I want to show y'all my pictures cooking with my granny, because my grandma not doing too good right now, y'all. So I wanted to be.
See grandma.
Yeah, you supposed to be seeing her.
Her grandma actually loves me. She loves me.
So
I gotta get her some scratch-offs.
This is 7, 8-year-old Sierra in the kitchen. I probably was like 9, 10. I can't remember. But this is CC. Look at me. I had my neck. Look at my fat cheekbones, though, E.
Yeah.
And I was
nose look the same. Everybody be talking
talk
about
about my nose. This is the same nose, but this is maybe between 7 and 10-year-old Sierra in the kitchen with my grandma. And look, I had a recipe in my hand. So I always was infatuated with cooking and just how it tastes, and always been a foodie. And my grandparents, my grandma and my granddaddy own restaurants. So I was just always in the kitchen. So this is where it started right here. But nevertheless, even when I came to Eric, I was like, look, E, I want to come up with this restaurant. I was like, I want to come up with this idea. And I was like, I want to start cooking and stuff like that. And I was like, Ghetto Girl Eats. Even though professional Eric was like, oh, that name don't fit everybody. Why you want to name it Ghetto Girls? And that you're not in that arena anymore. You're bigger than that. And I was like, that's what I wanted. And even though he fought me on the name, because he did fight me on the name, because I was
said
like,
Southern Girls, you remember? Because I'm
Yeah,
like, think
you
about
want
it.
me?
You a Southern Girl, Southern Girls Lemonade, Southern Girls Sweet Tea, Southern Girls Seasonings. I see, we both from the ghetto. You've been with me in New York all through the trenches and where I came to the beautiful house that we had in Long Island.
Yeah.
I see us as being billionaires, not necessarily financially, but in the mind. So when I got with you, I'm like, babe, at the time, we so much bigger than ghetto. Our goal is to get to Target, get to Walmart, get to here, get to Whole Foods, where we like to shop, and then come back to the ghetto and save lives. And you were just so like ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. But I always supported the idea.
Yeah.
As crazy as it was,
No, you did.
I was the cameraman, I was cooking the seasonings, I found the wholesaler.
You helped me in every aspect.
Every aspect of the business.
No, you
so
did.
I just feel like you're so much bigger than ghetto. And I ain't gonna lie, I got hood tendencies, you got some ghetto tendencies. You be a little loud and crazy, but you're not ghetto, you're bigger than that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it depends on what's the definition of ghetto. Because when I thought about it, I didn't think of ghetto as just being like hood. I thought about it as being, because if you're loud, if you're obnoxious, if you doing the most, if you shaking in the kitchen, they like, ooh, she's so ghetto. Like, she dancing in the kitchen, she doing this and doing that. So that was my real definition of being ghetto. It wasn't the hood aspect of it. It was the being crazy, because I know I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to put my music on, and I'm going to be like, Eric, Trina, and I'm going to just be like all over the place in the kitchen. So I just want to show people that you could still have a vibe in the kitchen, still have a great time. And, you know, if you want to say it's ghetto, and it's like, who cares? But
being from New York, though, I'm going to be honest. We love that. That's Southern to us. That's Southern hospitality. You loud, you're respectable, you holding down the house, you cooking, you cleaning. We love that. That's not ghetto, because New York, and with all due respect to my homegirls in New York, we be ghetto in New York. Loud, crazy, beeping the horn, turned up. It's like, yo, it's ghetto, it's hood. I ain't never got that from you. You were just loud and you were just fun and energetic.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. I appreciate that. So we did go back and forth about what I should name my business, and I came up with Ghetto Girl Eats, and Eric supported it, and he stuck by me. And I just want to say thank you, because, you know, you get some men that they'll just be like, okay, that's your shit, bye. But you really was like, okay, I'm going to support your business just as well as it's my business, and I appreciate the help. You know what I'm saying? Because you was, like you said, you was taking pictures. You was really helping me out in the kitchen.
Remember?
The music, anything I needed help with my business, Eric was like, all right, I'll do that. And like I said, you really don't get that much. But I actually, like I said, I've been cooking for a long time. It's crazy because in 2019, I was going to start this business, and it was still Ghetto Girl Eats, because remember, I always had that name. And I used to be cooking on Instagram and showing y'all my stuff, and I used to be asking y'all what I should name it, but I never did. I never got a chance to actually do it, because I was doing Money Monsters and I was just doing so much other stuff. But during when our house got robbed, I think I did go through a depression, and I was just like, I want to start my business. Like, I'm ready to start Ghetto Girl Eats. And I started it. I did my one video, and it went viral. So
Nah, it was actually before that. You know what went viral? When we went to the Maldives for your birthday. And it's so crazy. That was one of my favorite times with you, because I always wanted to go to the Maldives. I'm a crazy traveler. I used to travel the world. Everything okay?
yeah, but no,
Don't
that's when it actually started though. In
So,
2019,
me
it started in 2019.
I'm telling you where I wasn't with you in 2019.
Yeah.
So when we got together in 2020, with the end of 2020 and 2021, our first big vacation was to Dubai, but then on the back end we went to the Maldives. One thing I learned about you is that, and I'm the same way, we like flavor with our food. Yeah. So we went to the Maldives and the food was so bland, and I'm like, yo, you cook so much better than this. You know, it'd be even better if I help you. So I don't know if you remember, we was at the W.
No, we did. We put on our little
hats. We got on our hats, our aprons, and that's how I really felt Ghetto Girls Eat started, because I got the video. I wish I could show them. Maybe I can send it to you and show
send
it.
Send it to me, and I'll show it on the
That'd
clip.
be perfect. So it's in 2021. I was recording. I had the guys in the back recording. I got the general manager of the W, because you know I know how to talk. I'm going to get us in somewhere and I'm going to make something shake.
No, you do.
So I got the general manager to close down the whole kitchen for us in the W Maldives. We spent a lot of money, so it was only right that they did that. They got us wild caught fish, wild caught prawns. We have all kind of organic vegetables and seasonings and herbs from there. And we put on our aprons and hats just like we're doing right now. And we cooked, and that went crazy on your page. Yeah. It went to millions of views.
We really ain't do good with that video,
We did really good. I got screenshots.
The video that went viral that really pushed Ghetto Girl Eats was when I was cooking that the lamb chops when Linda recorded me in the kitchen.
That was in
because remember
August 2022.
I deleted that the one of us in the Maldives, but there still was a no.
That's
you
when
are
it showed
right.
us cooking in the kitchen and putting it together. I feel because then we doubled back the next year. You didn't launch Ghetto Girls to August of 2022.
Know. But I can say that in 2020 or 2019, I used to cook on my page all the time, and I kind of started it, but I didn't do a page for it. But I would just like tease the people like, what should I do? What meals should I cook? Should I do this? Should I do that? And so that's when I came up with the name. I know you weren't there.
I didn't really know.
Yeah, so that's when it actually started. And I got some pictures of that too. Because you know with the show, you have to bring your pictures and show. All right, so this is in 2020. And I cooked my infamous chicken noodle soup. This actually went viral. It had 252 views on 252,000 views on this one. And then my Ghetto Girl.
In your words, not the plastic plates.
So then my Ghetto Girl Hot Wings, it had 396,000 views. And I talked about, my grandparents own 6 restaurants, cooking my butt off. And I just gave details about like my cooking and stuff like that. So yeah, that's when Ghetto Girls, I feel like really just, during the pandemic, I was like, okay, I'm starting this cooking thing. And I kind of stopped because when I got with you, I fell in La La Love.
And we was turning up. We had fun.
We had a great time. No, I never take our memories back. We had so much fun, E. Thank you for that, for real.
Thank you, too.
Because Dubai was so lit. Dubai was so lit. Even though I went through your phone and I seen you texting all your homeboys, the girls are here, so pretty. I was like, well, damn, what the fuck am I?
It's crazy because
you was like, oh, they're so cute. Oh my God, the bitches are so fucking fine in Dubai.
She went through my phone.
I was like, God damn.
She went through my phone.
What am I?
1 month into the relationship and me just being happy-go-lucky. I'm like, hold my phone. I don't care. Take pictures. Hold it down because I had nothing to hide.
I went all through your shit.
One thing with her, when I got with her, I was transparent. I'm like, this is me.
You sweet.
Nakedness. Thank you. I got it. I got it. Thank you. Nah, go ahead. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Because he always be sweating right here, y'all. And I be like, ugh, it's so oily.
I got oily skin. I got to get a facial. I need a good recommendation.
I need to squeeze your nose.
So
or you can have your new assistant to squeeze it.
She went through my phone 1 month into our relationship. And I'm like, what? This is what goes on? And then she didn't mess up the trip, though. But when we got back, that's where it kind of got a little toxic.
Okay, so our first trip was to Dubai. I'm going to let E tell his side and I'll tell mine. We can't even get into fixing the food because we got so much shit to talk about.
This is going to be one of your best episodes because I got a lot
of... So, let me tell you, first of all, one of Eric's girls, one of his ex-girls, one of his ex-bitches, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all.
There you go.
Was harassing me and DMing me and was trying to tell me something. Eric went through my phone, found her DM, and deleted the DM. And then she started calling Eric back to back to back. And he had to tell me what was going on because she was like, I'm going to tell Sierra everything. You think you about to be happy and this. She started blowing up my shop phone because then after you deleted the messages out of my phone because I got in the shower, you went in my DM and deleted all her messages when she was trying to tell me that you was her nigga and that you was doing too much. And then she started blowing your phone up. Then you start denying her calls. And then she started calling my shop phone. So that's how I found out that Eric had bitches. And they was doing the most because
I'm a cool dude. And it wasn't my ex-girlfriend. Now, what it was, like I said, because I was going to tell a story about how we met. Me and Sierra moved so fast. When I met her, I wasn't looking for a relationship. So, yes, I was outside. By the grace of God, when I got with Sierra, she brought me inside. I was young. I was successful. I was doing my thing, as you know. So I had a lot of options because I was young. Having options doesn't mean I have to sleep with every girl. This girl wasn't my ex. The issue
she was acting like it
because I was so.
She
I'm
was
a
definitely.
fun time.
She was acting like she was like, oh, I hope you know he this, he that, he.
Just like
I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Just like you said, I'm a fun time. And what the issue was, I was a little bit less mature than I am now. I didn't give a chance to give any girls closure. So the girls I was having fun with. You're in the media. I never been with a girl that was in the media like you and on television. So girls get intimidated, they become insecure, and they feel like they can't compete. So when they seen the pictures and stuff, go to the blogs, we're traveling and stuff, it had girls, going crazy. It's like, whoa, I was just hanging out with him last month. He's not answering. And then it happened like that. And I wasn't even answering because I was so happy with you. I didn't get a chance to tell these girls.
So
I got
basically what Eric is saying, we got together so fast. And let me break it down because, Eric is very professional and like, So let me break it down for all the girls that, you know, or all the people that kind of take in stuff like me. So basically, Eric is saying he had bitches. He had a lot of hoes.
I ain't not
and
say
then
that.
he instantly got with me.
I did not say
Wait,
that.
let me explain it. So he's saying he instantly got with me. He had a whole bunch of bitches. He had a whole lot of hoes, and he instantly got with me. And he didn't really have a real chance to tell his bitches, hey, I got a new girl and I like her, so you need to back the fuck off. And so what happened was all of his bitches and hoes, they started attacking me out of nowhere because Eric didn't give them any real closure.
Correct.
Okay,
right.
So basically that's it, right?
So back to the Dubai trip, because
fun.
This would be a 10-hour segment, because we got so much stuff. That's why I'm like.
Well, let's wash our
I'm here.
hands because
Let's
we
do
don't
it.
have a lot of time.
It's organic soap, because you
Yep.
introduced me to a lot of organic products.
Thank you for saying that, E, that I introduced you to a lot. I bet they gonna be looking at this episode like, they ain't over each other yet. No, we really don't. We really done. For real, y'all. We not. He's single.
Cool.
He's been
I'm
dating.
Single. How you know I've been dating? You been watching me?
I've been hearing about you.
I've been hearing about you too.
You've been on little dates. I mean, I haven't been on a date, but I've been talking to people. No, I haven't. No, I haven't been on no dates. I swear to God, on my life, I haven't been on no dates.
You gotta swear. I believe you.
Yeah, I haven't been on no dates. Baby, trust and believe. When I go on a date, I'm gonna be on my Instagram like this. I'm on a date. I'm gonna be propped up with my leg up, my butt. Baby, I'm gonna show that I'm on a date, okay? But I haven't been on no dates. But E, I'm happy for you. A girl deserves an Eric, for real. You such a nice, handsome guy. Your lips are soft. You know, you're great in the bedroom. And I just feel like girls deserve an Eric. You know, they deserve that experience with Eric, right?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not a hater. I'm definitely not a hater.
But where I'm at in my life, though, I've been there. I'm 29. I want children. I want a wife. I want to build. And I'm coming in. I want to do it the right way. Like going out and having this fun. There's nothing out there. Everything isn't what it seems. Because before I got with you.
Can you let people know what we're making?
We're making a seafood boil. We have some crab legs. How many of you guys should have did king? You know I like king crab legs for the king.
You would
we have some. Is these andouille sausages?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
some.
we got
smoked sausage. We have some steak.
How you pronounce that? Kaneka.
Yeah,
he was always the one pronouncing.
And writing the stuff for her.
Because y'all know I didn't graduate high school, so my reading and pronouncing shit is not that good, but he's smart. He graduated quick. He graduated in the 11th grade. He skipped the 11th grade and went straight to 12. So that's when I really thought. So we making a seafood boil.
Seafood boil.
One of your favorites.
I love seafood, especially I'm on a diet, so I asked her to make something real clean because I've been trying to get some abs before we separated. She was talking about how fat I got, and I'm like, it's all your fault. You said I got hips in the stomach, so I have to really.
Don't tell them people that, Eric. But I did say that.
Yeah, and how I look now.
Because I was just mad, but you showed my fucking ass.
Yeah.
You said, oh, I'm gonna show this bitch. All right, so Eric, can you chop these up for me?
Yes.
And then, so with the seafood boil, y'all, we gonna do some good. Well, babe, I mean, cut like. Don't make them small.
Okay, I didn't know. You know.
Yeah, I have to show.
I don't want no long sausage in my boil.
I have to show you how to cook. It's okay.
You don't have to show me how to cook because I was the one with you from ground zero.
I know,
but
I don't
want no
I had
big
to show
sausages
you
in
then.
there, though.
But yeah, like that.
These are big. We don't want to put.
Eric, just put the goddamn sausages in the thing.
See, there you go, bossing me around again.
Damn.
There you go, bossing me around.
So I'm gonna make my signature seafood boil sauce, y'all. It's so good. Only thing you need is butter, a little bit of Ghetto Girl Eat seasoning, a little bit of Obey seasoning, because the Ghetto Girl Eat seasoning literally has every seasoning in it, so you don't need too much. And some fresh minced garlic, and then that's it. You can put some fresh onions in it, but Eric not too fond of really onions like that, so I'm not gonna put a lot of onions. Yeah, that's a good size, yeah. So, so come with me. We're going to make this seafood boil super, super, super good. Now, what I do know about me and Eric, we both love spicy food. Mm-hmm. So I made sure that I didn't leave nothing on the table as far as spice. So it's going to be real spicy today with the conversation and, the food.
We done jump topic to topic so fast. I don't even think they got a real story.
Yes, they got a real story. Eric, I don't got no
oven. This is real ghetto. See what I mean?
Exactly.
See what I mean? You don't got no oven mitts?
No, I never. He used to be like, don't pick that food up without
Don't burn your hand. You gotta massage me with them hands. If any girl that's out there, a man wants your hands soft. You don't want your hands
love a massage, lady.
I love a massage.
So listen, for those that's trying to date Eric or most of my following, cause y'all ain't shit. As soon as y'all seen I broke up with Eric, y'all straight got in his DMs. So most of y'all who followed me and was like, Money Monster, we love you, Sierra, you my girl, that's now trying to talk to my ex, he loved massages, and he loved good food, and he loves to be babied. So
I love to travel.
turn
I
up
love lifestyle.
and get it together. Where's
What-
the
I feel like
where's
every
the
man wants
drainer?
that. I don't know. I haven't been here.
Trina, come
It's a
help
new
me,
time to
Trina.
be in here.
And then we're gonna get some conversation with Trina
It's
too.
crazy though because I used to work my way around this kitchen because when we used to do this together, I used to cook, I used to sweep, I used to wash dishes, anything you needed help with, I used to do. So I'm proud of you doing it all. You got a team. I just want to see the best for you. Stop. I'm good. I'm good.
The camera can't see that.
Maybe 2 months ago I'd have been.
The camera can't see that.
Good. We friends, right? Or friends with benefits. What we doing?
I like giving my friends kisses.
Friends, you do? I don't give my friends kisses. If I did that in that relationship, you would lose your mind.
Baby, you did a lot of shit.
What did I do?
First of all, y'all, Eric used to have we was in a full-fledged relationship and he was having bitches sending him naked pictures in the shower.
Sierra, that is not true. When we happened, matter of fact,
Wait.
that is true. Matter of fact, that is true. That was in the beginning of our relationship because you were going crazy.
But
Once
you
went through
saying
my
a
phone,
butt?
I said but because I forgot and I had to catch myself.
So wait, so
So you
was
are
that true?
absolutely
Because
right.
we being transparent.
That's-
I called girls he made
That's
a girl.
absolutely
Wait,
true.
don't overtalk me.
I was
He
talking.
made a girl get butt booty ass naked and get in the shower while we were in a relationship and bathe her hairy ass pussy and ass and take pictures while she was doing it and she sent it to Eric. Is that true or is that not true?
That is true.
Okay, come
So,
drain these potatoes for me before I
please.
knock your ass out
See,
because I'm
there you
having
go.
flashbacks.
There you go. And this
Yeah.
is what got me to that because you were very
No,
like,
because
aggressive
you
and
really
crazy.
got me fucked
No,
up.
I don't have you messed up. You just gotta watch
Yeah,
how you
'cause
talk to
don't
men.
fucking
Because
play
men
with
don't
me.
like that.
But
we like to be.
I ain't really like that.
Yes,
though,
you
y'all.
are. Show them how you used to be.
So I'm gonna take these sausages and I'm gonna throw them in some boiling water. This is quick and easy, y'all, and super flavorful.
You want me to put them in
and
the
good.
strainer too, or just leave them out?
Um,
It's just I don't know how you do it, but I'm gonna pour them back.
cause I'm a cook. I'm a real cook, babe. Put it in there. Real cooks don't need no mix. We don't need no mix. We gangsters out here. And then we're gonna take these corn, this extra sweet corn. Make sure Eric like his corn real sweet. I got extra sweet corn for
Extra
him.
butter.
And then, can you put those in there? Quick and easy seafood boil.
Where you put 'em
Oh, I forgot the eggs. See, you make
got
me
the
too
eggs?
nervous.
Where you want me to put 'em at?
Put them in the seafood boil thing.
With the sausages?
Yep. Oh, my tattoo hurt.
So with the sausages, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And then put some Get a Girl Eat seasoning in there. This gonna be so good. So good, so good. Eric, okay, let me ask you a question. What's one of my dishes that you miss? Like, what's a dish that I make that you like, damn, sometimes you wake up and you with your other bitches and you be like, fuck, I miss Sierra.
Why
What?
always gotta be other bitches? I've been actually healing and developing
Boy,
myself.
shut up. You is a
Seriously.
Libra man. You love women, honey.
Yeah, I don't like to argue. You
Yeah.
you like men.
And
but
you
I
been
don't
going
say
on
that-
dates.
I don't say that to you like men, but I'm happy that
But
you're
I
into
just
healing.
seen you trying to look at my phone to see who was texting me.
When?
Just a few minutes ago.
I don't even know what your phone is. You see
Eric,
how toxic
shut
you are?
up. You was
You are
trying to
so
look at my
toxic.
phone.
I'm glad that I'm in this healing phase and I just want you to
You
know?
definitely was trying to look at my
So
phone.
what was your question? Because I forgot your question.
I
The
said-
best meal?
One of the best meals.
Honestly, everything.
For
I used to
real?
be slaving in the kitchen right with you. I used to be running the dealership.
You want to say
helping
you was
with-
helping me cook so bad, Eric.
all your fan base is gonna see that. So I mean,
Eric, Eric, you ate with me, but you didn't help me cook.
Sierra, I helped you with the
You
seasonings.
ate with me.
You know what?
did
You're
help
right.
me. You did
You're
help.
right. You're
When
right.
I went to the seasoning place and we looked at the different
I found the seasoning place.
No, Linda found a season.
For me and Linda. Matter of fact, shout out to Linda because Linda is my ace. Linda, I'm also the brain. I used to be the brains behind Ghetto Girls Eat. Linda is my ace. We found the wholesaler together, the manufacturer, and we went and sourced it. And I went and did the seasoning tasting with you, and we brought the bags back and mixed them up together. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
My
know.
favorite meal is pretty much everything. Because your mac and cheese was a little rough when I got with you, and I said, no, make it this way because the way my dad used to make it. Do you remember that?
I didn't get the recipe from your daddy though.
Sierra, when you made mac and cheese, I said, this is not how I like it.
Yeah, but I make it. You know where I got my
But
recipe.
Sierra, you did get it from your grandma. You right.
Yeah,
And the
come
way
on.
I like it.
Come on,
was
I
a
just
little
started
different.
making it a little different to Like, I added different cheeses and shit, but I don't make my macaroni and cheese like your daddy. And shouts out to Big E, because I fucks with him. The long way, for real.
What else would you like me to name? And what was your favorite meal you used to cook for me that you knew I liked?
What I would cook for my ex. I would cook. It was so much shit that I would cook for you that I knew you like. I knew you like turkey wings for sure. I knew that like I knew you like turkey. I knew you like oxtails. I knew you like, but I only made those a few times for you. You used to like seafood, salmon. I cook so much shit for you. E. I can go on and on and on about what I cook for you.
I'm gonna put this on the boil.
Yeah. Open it from the top. Yeah. I literally would cook so much shit for him. Sometimes I would cook only the shit that he like, and my kids used to be like, Mom, we don't want this shit. It was like a struggle between my kids and Eric. I feel like that's what kind of also drew the line with us. I feel like because Eric didn't really have kids like that, it was kind of difficult meshing us together. And I also feel like now I can honestly say that you fucking up. Like you fucked up that's Thanksgiving and you put all that salt in them goddamn turkey wings.
Everybody
I had them seasoned them motherfuckers.
Everybody
yes,
ate
you
all
did.
of them.
No, they didn't.
Gone.
They was horrible. They was
gone. They were gone.
And then he fucked the turkey wings up. Them shits was salty, wasn't it? Hold on, wait.
I get a little heavy.
They both just said Let me tell y'all what happened.
But did y'all eat them though?
This is why
Did
Eric.
y'all eat them though?
No. This is why Eric cannot be a part of Ghetto Girl Eats and why he have to stay out of the kitchen. He was my man. I stuck beside him. I loved him, but he could not be in the kitchen because he wanted to show his self-approval so bad and show that he can cook. I remember I stayed up for hours cooking one Thanksgiving, and this motherfucker went into my pan of turkey wings, because Eric can get tipsy. We both used to.
I was drinking.
He was drinking, and he went and took the salt and just put the salt on the fucking turkey wings after I seasoned them perfectly. When I say I got up in fucking rage, I said, what the fuck is you doing, motherfucker?
That's exactly how you said it, too.
And he was just sitting there like a little baby like this.
Drunk.
Turning. When he
remember them eating everything.
And then when he get drunk, y'all, he do a little face like this. And I'm like, what the fuck? He put mad salt in the turkey wings. I could have lost my mind. I was furious. I was literally furious.
I remember them eating them, too.
And so that was the first no-go. And I was like, you know what, Eric? So now he used to be like, when he would help me in the kitchen with Ghetto Girl Eats, passing me shit. Pass me the butter. Pass me this. But as far as making some, you did make lamb chop when I showed you, though.
You showed me
step
your
by
recipe.
step. I showed you step by step.
Your recipe, how you make them. Because I remember my dad was a chef. We grew up in a household with
a
really good cook.
You couldn't have been in the kitchen with your daddy.
We were drinking that night, so I was really twisted, and I wanted them turkey wings bad.
Eric, I would trust, I'm not going to lie, and please take this with a whole lot of love. I would take Aunt's cooking before I take your cooking.
That's cool. That's your
Don't
opinion.
be mad, because I know you'll go home and talk about it and be like, you heard what she said, bro? I can't believe that. She really said she wanted your cooking over mine. Don't do that. Please don't do them like that.
There's butter right here.
I need some more eggs, because I know y'all gonna want some more eggs. Because I know Aunt, he knows how to.
Yeah, right here. She already got some extra on. Yeah, that's fine.
You sure? You've been working on not being. Eric was like a madman in a relationship too. Every little thing would irk him. And that was another thing that ran me off. Could you be transparent and say it was?
I can be transparent about that because we come from two different, walks of life. Like I come from, a family that's law enforcement. My grandmother's a principal, so our upbringing was different. And you grew up with your kids. So when I came in here, it was like, y'all are free spirits, and I'm just like A through Z. So when I came in, it was a little difficult with the mesh. And we never really sat down and had a kitchen table talk about how I am and how they are so we can learn and grow together. Because we move so fast.
I agree.
Move so fast. We move together. You apply so much pressure that we move together
in 6 months.
A week into our relationship.
No, we didn't, Eric. Yes, I was visiting you for like 3 months.
A week into our relationship. We moved in together. Then we bought a house 4 months after that.
Now
So
you
5 months we had a
lying.
house.
We bought the house in fucking August. That was like 8 months.
We were transparent. So January, we
Like,
got together.
he loves to boost his time
we
up.
got the house in July.
Okay, so that's
January-
7 months.
January-
Okay, that's not 4 months, that's 7.
I said 1 month after that. We bought a house like a couple months later, 4 or 5 months. So July. But we moved so fast that we didn't get a chance to mesh and learn each other. So it kind of happened so fast. We both know what we want out of life. So I feel like that's what happened.
I agree. I can agree that. We need some more eggs, because I know y'all want some more eggs.
Tina,
All right, so
Instacart.
let's get into these questions. What question you got to ask me, E? I'm going to get this garlic powder out, too, because you know you need some extra garlic when you
Name a song that describes our relationship.
And you got me just torn in between the two, because I really want to be with you. I keep telling myself that leave you alone, leave you alone, leave you alone.
Crazy. You still crazy.
A part of me wants to leave you alone. A part of me wants you to come home. A part of me say you living a lie.
You still crazy.
That's what you miss about me. I was fucking delusional. What would you change about me?
Now, I wouldn't change you. I would change myself, how I handle things, because I wasn't patient. And
You
I learned,
wasn't.
Matter of fact,
You was mean. He was so
No,
mean. Y'all,
that's
I'm a
not
crazy
true.
Gemini. Eric was like, what are you doing? What made you do that? Don't go over there. Come here. Shut up. Do this. Do that. I was like,
I
oh
can't
my
necessarily
God.
say that. You so used to being independent and just doing whatever you want to do that it was just like, you be all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have to be your brain and think. You lose your keys a million times. I got to get the keys. I got to drive. I got to think.
But that's regular woman shit. Your
No
face
comment.
oily.
No comment. But you just slapped my eye.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the
See,
same
when I'm
time,
trying to do little shit
I
like this, it's
wouldn't-
still a problem.
It's not a problem.
This is what got me. This when I was like, I had to go. I used to wake up and I used to be like, Eric, and I used to be all in his face. And he used to be like, I'm still sleeping. Give me a second. I'm still sleeping. And I used to be like, what you mean?
Yo, no.
I'm your
See
wife.
how
I'm
you
your
do?
girl. He used to just be complaining about everything.
So that's what, back to the question. I'm very patient. Let's not get that confused. I'm very patient.
You probably learning patience.
I'm more patient now, but you gotta understand the transition from me being from New York to here. You gotta be on go in New York. So transitioning here, it was a lot. You do a million things a time, and we was moving fast. So I would just change how I handle things, and I learned that you're a processor late in a relationship. So when I'm speaking to you, I didn't allow you to process things. So now my healing journey with God, I'm learning that I gotta meet everybody at face value. Everybody doesn't think the way I think. And if I allowed you to process
I'm
things,
not as smart as you. I dropped out of school in high school.
but you so successful.
I had a baby at 15 years old, so yes, I'm very childish, but I'm loving. I'm giving. You know I will give you the shirt off of my back,
And
right
I
or
would do the
wrong.
same too. That's true. So that's what I'm saying. I would have just changed my patience and been a little bit more patient because I got it confused. You're so strong and so tough on the outside, but inside you're so soft. I would have been more patient and just allowed you to process the way you did, and I would have picked and chose my battles. That's the only thing I would have changed within myself that would have altered you. But you do be turned up, and you were the type of person to wake me up 3 in the morning, and I'm a guy that I wake up early as is. She'll wake me up at 3 in the morning, and I can't go back to sleep, and if I do it to her, it's a fight.
But that's
so
so
I didn't
cute
like that.
to me,
That's cute to you,
though.
but why you never let me wake you up?
That's
crazy.
Nah, I would let you wake me up.
No, you didn't.
Wake me up,
No,
babe.
you didn't.
Please wake me
no,
up.
you did not.
With a surprise. Wake me up with the
No,
whole
you did
surprise.
no, you didn't.
He used to just be mad. Like
That's not true.
I feel like honestly, if I could be 1,000% transparent, I just feel like Eric was just annoyed with me, and it drew me away from him. He was always mad, and it was hard for me to go out and just be successful and do my money monster stuff. Cause I used to tell him all the time, "You acting mad worries me, and I can't be myself to the people that in my business because I'm worried about my man. I'm worried about my husband. I'm that type. Like if I'm so pure and I'm so genuine. Yes, I'm what do Aunt call me? He said I think off of impulse. Yes,
You're
I
very
do.
impulsive,
I'm
yeah.
very impulsive. So if he make me mad, I'm a slash and do this and do that, and then 5 seconds later I'll just be like, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have never did that. But that's how I know that too. I need a healing. But for me in a relationship, I didn't feel wanted. I didn't feel like, it came to a point where we was having all this fun and I was loving on you, and I just stopped feeling like you was loving on me back. And I feel like I was annoying you. I would come up to you in the middle of the morning and try to hug on you and kiss you, and you would throw me off, and then I would try to come and hug on you and kiss you while you was in the office. And you can't say like the working thing, because you always working. I'm always working. But you still have to find a time and a place to love on your wife. And I would come up to you and I'd be like, oh, babe, and all that. And you would just be like, back the fuck back. And I'm like, he don't like me. And then on top of that, when I would go in your DMs, a lot of your DMs and me going into your phone, my next relationship, I'm not going into no phones, because going in them fucking phones will hurt your fucking feelings. After he would reject me in the morning times, or would reject me when I would come to him to try to hug and kiss on him, while he was working, I like at night, because you know when you reject your girl, it makes you open up and think some shit. So I would literally go in his phone when he would go to sleep after the rejections, and every time I would go through his phone, I would find shit. He was telling bitches happy birthday. He was telling bitches they pretty. He was saying, hey, what's up? He was going to the bar with bitches and doing this and doing that. And those things would really hurt my feelings. And I'm not going to lie, it built up so much resentment towards him. So I was just like, I don't want to be with him anymore, because you care about those girls more than you care about me. And here I am, your wife, your girl, your world. And when you get into fucked up situations, I am the one who's backing you up financially, mentally, spiritually, physically. And I'm like, but you study telling them that they pretty, that they beautiful, happy birthday. And it just made me not like him anymore.
So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. That wasn't always how it was. It's not true. We both grew to push each other away. With you,
that was my part, though.
Yeah. And I'm saying my part. You always do things how you want to do it, and you ignored how I want to do things. When we did the love language test, all my love language and all my key things that I wanted to do, you never acknowledged. So I didn't feel wanted. I made my world about you, and I lost a lot of my emotion pouring into you because I seen your potential, and I was forcing myself to just be the best husband I could be, the best father figure to the children that I could be, that I kind of lost myself within a relationship. And then at the same time, with how you were handling me, you were very disrespectful. You were very bossy. You talk at me what to do instead of telling me or showing me or teaching me. You get loud.
Can I ask you a question?
And let me finish my side, and then I got you. You just did things that pushed me away. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like, I came to your world. I walked away from all my stuff I had in New York to be with you. I walked away. I left my family in New York. And as you know, I'm very family oriented. I left all of that and I joined your world, and you just were so demanding and so aggressive and so bossed up. And it made me feel like you didn't want me. I just felt like I was added to your world. And that made me feel like that.
I can understand that.
And it was just difficult. And then you always yell. You never talk to me. So that kind of pushed me too, because instead of talking to me, make sure I get y'all ghetto girls eat seasonings. Instead of talking to me, you would yell at me. And that would make me go into a defense mechanism, and then I didn't handle the situation the right way, and then we yelling back, and now it's toxic. And that's why I said I would have been patient to understand that you had your past trauma from relationships that made you so strong, made you so tough, and made you react the way you reacted instead of communicating. But I got a question too, because I was looking through this question.
Wait, can I say something
Go ahead,
back?
you did say something.
He's right. I was very rude with my mouth. I was very demanding, and I had became this mean person. But can you just be honest and say what made me? Because in the beginning, I was loving on you. I took good care of you. I cooked for you. I cleaned for you. I even did your fucking pedicures. I did the bumps in your face. I did everything. But once I went through your phone and I started seeing things, and Eric, can you not say, I came to you, I said, Eric, stop doing the stuff that you're doing to hurt me, because you're going to make me hate you. Did I not say that?
You did say that.
I said, stop with the girls. I used to call Aunt. I said, stop with the girls. Stop with the stuff that you're doing. And I'm getting emotional because I'm just thinking about it. I used to tell you. It's like I gave you fair warning to stop doing those things to me. I said, and now I know why I needed you to stop, because I wasn't mentally and physically just healed from my past relationships. I said, Eric, stop with the girls. Stop with this, stop with that, stop with the different things that you're doing, because I know me. If you trigger me up too much, I'm going to become everything you just said that I did. And I feel like I became that person because you just kept doing shit to me. You kept hurting me. I would cry to you. I would cry to Aunt. I would cry to my best friend. You would come into bed, lay with me, hug me, and you would promise me that you wouldn't do those things no more. And then a month later or 2 or 3 weeks later, you would do the same things again. So honestly, you broke me down, E. And I became very aggressive. And I became disrespectful. And I disconnected from you because out of me being hurt. And I wish that I knew how to challenge my hurtness better and went to counseling and stuff like that, but I just started to reject you. And I was like, I can't do this shit because this man just want to hurt me. He want to hurt me with these girls that look different from me, that's not black, that's mixed, make me build up a stigma towards myself. I don't want that for me. I want to love and honor who I am as a strong black woman, and I couldn't do that every time I went through your phone. It was different mixed girls and, oh, pretty girl, and you was doing this and telling them these things. And it made me look at myself like I wasn't good enough for you. For you, though. I felt like I wasn't good enough for you.
You just actually pinpointed one of the questions I was going to ask. But on top of it, right, I just want to tell everybody out there, you got to normalize getting healing before you get into relationships. Because before I came into a relationship, I was already healed. I didn't bring no baby mama drama. I had issues with my business because I was severing ties with the business. But I came in healed. I came in not even looking for a relationship. I feel like you should have got healing prior to it.
I should have.
Because you went through my phone a week into being into a relationship, whatever the case may be.
But I was going through your phone 7 months of us being in a relationship, and you were still doing the same thing, Eric.
But hold on, let me
So
finish.
it's not an
Stop.
excuse.
I didn't stop you. I'm not making an excuse. One thing you can say is I never cheated on you. Girls are my biggest clients, and girls do shoot their shot. I'm a good dude.
And you were shooting your shot back,
That's not true. Let's not create that narrative because you also were doing the same thing, and I've seen it.
At the end of the relationship,
Sierra,
though. At the end of the relationship.
When I was doing it in the beginning, we weren't even seriously together. We weren't engaged nor married.
Eric, you're not being truthful. This is what gets me mad. You're not being truthful because we bought a whole house and you told a girl to get in the bath naked. So you're not being true. You got to live in your truth.
I'm living in my truth.
So we weren't serious then.
So we were serious.
We weren't serious. Again, you told a whole girl to get in the tub naked and send you pictures after 8 months of us being together. So I guess we wasn't serious then.
This is what really happened because you didn't let me finish and get it out because you keep stopping me. What I feel like happened was this. When you got with me, it was so perfect. It was so amazing. You seen I was a Prince Charming.
But you making up.
Let me finish.
Go ahead. I'm going to let you finish.
You seen that I was a Prince Charming and it was too good to be true. So I felt like you wanted to see what else was behind it to see what it was. Because realistically, 5-6 months into our relationship, we were arguing constantly once you see my phone. And it made you very, very mean. It made you very angry. It made you disrespectful. And I still tried to fight through it because I seen the potential in our relationship and what we could do. Now, this is the question I have for you.
But you still didn't answer why you had that girl to get in the shower naked 8 months into our relationship.
First of all, these girls
because you're trying to make it seem like we wasn't serious. We bought a whole fucking house. We was serious.
I'm not saying that it wasn't serious. We were going through it nonstop, and girls do so much that I have no control of it. That it is what it is. I did not cheat on you.
And even a month before we got married, you was flirting with a girl.
I have not cheated on you. So let's not do that.
But that some people will say that's cheating though, Eric.
I'm talking about physically cheating and going out and doing all this other stuff. There was nothing like that. Girls hit me all the time. Same way men hit you all the time. And sometimes you do little flirty stuff.
I do.
It can go here and there.
Now I
but
do.
Even, people say the same thing about me prior, right? When I got with you, they say, why did you talk to her knowing that she was engaged? I didn't know you were engaged. I was single. I didn't know who you were. And when you spoke through Aunt, what I was trying to say prior is that I didn't know your situation. You said you were single, but other people are telling me different. So it makes it look like I went after an engaged woman. So that wasn't the case. So it can go both ways if you really think about it.
But fuck that. I'm talking about in our relationship.
So here we go with our relationship. Knowing all the stuff, we thugged it out. We've been together 3 years. Why didn't you want to go to therapy when I constantly suggested it?
I did go to therapy.
Why didn't you go to couples therapy? Because you didn't go to couples therapy.
Because I just felt like at that point it was done with, and I was done with it, and I didn't want to fight anymore. So I was like, I'm not going to no couples therapy. I'm not going to nothing. And that still wasn't right of me. And now I think back on it in my relationship, I'm like, damn, I could have did more. But it's like it is what it is now. But I feel like I could have fought a little harder, but I'm like, damn, you just hurt me and broke me in so many ways and aspects. It's just like we hurt each other. We hurt each other, and it wasn't right. And I wish that when you was doing all the stuff in the beginning of the relationship, I wasn't putting Band-Aids on it. That's when I should have went to therapy. When you were with the women and doing this and hurting me, and I kept asking you to stop doing stuff to me, and you kept doing stuff to me with the women and flirting with them in the DMs and on the phone with them and stuff like that, and wasn't being honest. I wish I would have went to therapy then, and we worked on it then, because now I'm just like, damn, I just built up this whole anger wall. And it made me not like you no more.
I just feel like I was demasculated from the beginning because you did get disrespectful and things did happen and it was pushing me. But at the same time, I seen the beauty of our relationship and the fun. I got blindsided, and instead of the red flags, I kept driving forward. Same way you kept driving forward, because you did see my phone from the beginning. I was young. I wasn't mature as I am now.
But that's still not an excuse.
I'm not making
an
excuse. You came to ask me my side and to speak to me. I'm not making an excuse. We're talking about it. I'm not even getting defensive about it. I'm not. I'm explaining my truth, and I'm not making an excuse.
But can you see that I'm still like emotionally distraught off of all the stuff that we've been through, and I'm pretty sure that you have too, and why it's not healthy for us to be together?
Honestly, no, because you didn't even allow me. You knew I was young, and I was very transparent to you. I never lied to you.
You only 4 years younger than me.
Sierra,
Shit, I'm young too.
But you also got to remember,
I had a baby at 15. I'm a child. I'm still a child. I didn't even have a chance to be a fucking grown up.
The way you yell and the way you handle things, the way you make things seem, I can't agree with that. But yeah, I'm younger than you, and it's just, I'm still maturing. And then also, you brought me closer to God, so I was learning a lot more. I did make a lot of immature mistakes and different things, but I apologize. I'll take accountability for what I did wrong,
and
yes.
I apologize too.
I was a flirt just like you. I'm a talker. I talk. We have fun. Even when we go travel, I used to network. I used to introduce you to girls. Like, this girl does this. You need to network with her. Talk to guys. Talk to everybody.
And half of the
just have
bitches
fun.
you had done fucked.
That's not true, Sierra. See, you're going to make this interview about
But you
this,
did. You was introducing me to women that you had been intimate with.
So that's all I did was introduce you.
No, you didn't. That's not all, but that's one of the ones that hurt me though, E. Acknowledge that though.
Okay, so if I hurt
Acknowledge
you,
that.
overall, I apologize. My reasoning for
Thank
coming
you.
to
Give me
talk
a
to you
hug.
was just, you got your tattoo, so I'm...
No, just kidding.
But my,
Give me a hug.
thing
Give me a
is not
kiss.
to hurt you. It was never intended to hurt you. And I feel like along this journey, I was hurt. I was demasculated. I stopped everything I had going on to point to you, and I didn't feel like you loved me.
I did love you, but you hurt me a lot.
I didn't feel like it.
I loved you, but you hurt me a lot.
You demasculated me, and it kept pushing me away, and I still fought. And I still went to therapy. I still did things.
And you
and
know
you
what?
did not
And
go to therapy.
it's not right that I demasculated you, but the reasons why is because I was broken, I was hurt, I felt betrayed as a woman, as a wife, as a girl, as all that. And I felt like I had to get you and hurt you because I hurt it so bad after all the shit that you did for me. I stood in the gap for you, E. When you came into this relationship, you was broken, you was all over the place. I became superwoman.
You said I was what?
Broken and all over the place. Mm-hmm. And I stood in the gap for you, and I became superwoman for you.
And I also did the same for you.
But listen to what I'm saying, though. I became superwoman for you. So to go through all that shit, it really broke me. For real. Like, fuck this, but for real it did. I think about it every day.
I feel like you needed healing. You jumped really from one relationship to the next.
I did.
Within
you right.
2 weeks. If you would have allowed yourself time to really
Eric,
heal.
Shut up. But you right, though. You right. You right.
If you would have did that, you would have allowed yourself time to heal because you just instantly went through my phone. And I was so careless. I never hid anything from you. One thing I'm not was a liar. And did I ever change my password, Sierra?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I had nothing to hide.
That's how I always kept catching your ass.
But I never had nothing to hide. You talking about girls. I kept my password the same. And we lived together. I never hid my password. I never hid my phone.
That look good.
I allowed you to keep looking because I'm friendly and it never got to no point
you
where
allowed
it was.
me to keep hurting.
I didn't allow you to keep hurting. I said, Sierra, stop going through my phone. There's nothing in there.
But I kept finding shit every time.
But you know what? You kept finding things you thought was something. If I'm telling a girl that I know happy birthday, that's not an issue. If I'm telling a girl, like,
pretty girl, if a bitch shaking their ass on camera, if a bitch shaking their ass on camera and you like, you look good or what you doing or putting a fire under a bitch twerking and showing ass and pussy lips.
First of all, we're in a public eye.
That's flirting.
And we're
That's
in a public,
flirting.
See, then you go being loud. And the public eye would never comment, and then you can't even like because everybody would be screenshotting and sending to you. So no.
No, you just got to a point where you stopped. You know what I always say now that we've been through all this shit and it's so fucked up that we had to go through all this shit. I always say that you're going to be a great husband for your next girl because I feel like this whole situation taught you a lot and you gonna be so perfect for your next girl. You gonna be so perfect for her. And that's kind of fucked up to me. But in my healing, I'm learning to know and grow to know that things is okay. Sometimes God put people in your life so that you could teach them a lesson and they can teach me. You could have taught me a lesson. So I'm okay with that. So even though, yeah, I'm human, we were together for 2.5 years and we was very attracted to each other. So when I see you, yeah, I might be like, give me a kiss, but I need healing. I need to go sit my fucking ass down somewhere and get some healing. I don't need to be kissing on you. I need to be healing. Because it's a lot of shit. Because even after I kiss you or have sex with you, I'm still going to be hurt when I wake up in the morning. And that's what I've learned. And that's why I just be like, okay, we're friends. Like, we really got to learn how to, just be friends with each other and go through the shit that we're going through. Because we toxic. For me, it's toxic.
Yeah, I just feel like you should have been a little bit more patient. And I feel like it could have went differently because I never hid anything from you. I was so transparent. I've never changed my password. I never physically cheated on you. I did everything with you. Again, to the point that I pushed my businesses aside to pour into you. I was your road manager, your business manager.
I feel like we both pushed something to the side for each other. We
did.
both took major sacrifices in this relationship.
We definitely did. And my major sacrifice was that I left my family behind and I didn't have that support system being in Georgia. I didn't have my family here with me. And it was just, I felt like I was always getting jumped by, the Atlanta world because everybody loves you and everybody's here. And it's like, okay, I'm the new face around the block. And I just felt like that was difficult for me as well at the same time.
No, and your feelings are valid, so I understand where you come from. Because leaving your family is a bit much. I don't think I probably would have been able to do that. So I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. And I thank you, too, for coming and just spending time with me and us falling in love and loving on each other and us just doing crazy shit, fussing and fighting. We was like Bobby and Whitney, for real.
No, we was not.
Yes, we was.
It wasn't. You know what else, though? I don't feel like it was Bobby and Whitney. I just feel like you just didn't know how to be led. That's really what the issue was. I'll say left and just trust me. You would go right, hit your head, and go right again. And then I'm like, Sierra.
Well, Eric, I feel a lot of things about you, though.
And it's okay.
we're not even going to talk
But I listen to you.
You listened to me, but you did a lot of shit to hurt me. Like, even in the arguments with you cussing me out in front of my kids, like, we're not even going to get deep into that. But that shit broke me in another type of way. But you'll never understand because you don't have kids yet.
So, also, right? Now, let's say this. You said that, right? What about you cursing me out in front of your kids? How was the respect level with them when they were to speak to me? They lost respect to me because automatically
I started doing that. You started it. When that night we got into an argument and I was all them bitches and hoes.
That's not true.
In front of Mason.
You would get very disrespectful and then I would retaliate and not be patient.
No, that's not what happened. I have witnesses.
We're going to agree to disagree. You got witnesses. I don't have no witnesses because I didn't have nobody there. I came.
Your homeboy was there. Eiffel was there.
You came and you would just get crazy.
I threw liquor on you.
You would always do things.
I threw liquor on you that night, and then
and you crashed my car.
After you called me a bitch in front of Mason.
See, this is where it gets toxic, and this is why we should skip the question because where I'm at on my journey spiritually, because you did bring me closer to God, it kind of hurts me because I'm like, wow, we have so much potential, and I feel like if you would have let me lead from behind and let you be the face, it would have been so much different. And I apologize for ever arguing with you in front of the kids. I don't have children, so
thank you.
I see my parents argue. I grew up in a household
that.
with both my parents. I seen them argue, and I didn't take it that way because those are my parents, and I understood how it goes. But it's definitely different being a stepfather or a father figure in a household, and those aren't your children. They're going to take to you because you're their mom, and they're going to protect you. So it's like, it's really no rationalizing.
No, it was just wrong. It was just wrong.
It's definitely wrong. And
it was
even
just
arguing
wrong.
in front of children overall
It's wrong.
is
It's wrong.
Even
We
with
both
the
were
ages,
wrong.
We
both
were
was
wrong.
wrong.
And I wish it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because now I know when having kids, I'm going to take it and I'm going to hold it down and have a conversation, not an argument to the side, versus allowing your impulse to create a reaction to me, and then now we're going back and forth. And at the end of the day, no man should be yelling at a woman, period.
Yeah.
So, how's the boil coming out?
It looks great.
It smells good.
Can we not be so emotional now and get back into this boil? Oh, you got more questions? You got some more questions?
You to ask some questions. You want me to host it?
I feel like we did good with questions. What you think? All right, so do you miss me?
I miss you.
The people want to know.
I miss you as a friend.
Okay.
I feel like I was so strong because we both hurt each other. Now, I'm not going to go into details of what you've done.
No,
But
dude.
I'm not here to do that. I feel like
You
you should have allowed me to finish my healing journey. I feel like you should allow me to finish my healing journey and my walk with God to get to where I am now, because you did introduce me to God and brought me a lot closer to God. So if it's costing me around my relationship to be with God, then I'm okay with that. I feel like you ran on me. I feel like you ran. Because you ran and then you still call me, and it's like, it's
I
an
feel like I
emotional roller
was
coaster.
tired. Of course, I'm a woman.
But still, you
Yeah.
call me every other day, and I'm like, you should have just dug it out and we had all the necessary people around
But I've
to
been
make it
doing
work.
good lately. I ain't called you in like 2 weeks.
You've been calling me, I just haven't been answering.
No, I didn't call you. I text you,
You text
Eric.
me, I just haven't been
text you.
answering because I don't want to keep going on an emotional roller coaster. So I had to remove myself from that, because one second you say you love me, you're madly in love, and then the next second you're yelling at me on the phone because you don't agree with something I'm saying. So I had to change that.
Well, I agree. And I'm open to say I am a woman. I do get vulnerable, and I do be missing you. Shit. Turn the air on, Trine, please. I do be missing you. That's regular. That's real shit. If I can say I don't miss you, I'll be lying to myself. I do miss you, but we were just too toxic for each other. You see, I put them shrimp in there, E. The other E. And that boil. They look amazing. I got them big chunks of garlic in there. Y'all want to make sure y'all put the shrimp in last, because we all know that shrimp cook very fast. Turn that water off, Eric, please. I'm going to throw that inside of that boil. This stove get on my nerves so bad. Eric be like, you shouldn't have never left our house. We had a nice big stove.
That's what you think. I don't even saying that. You miss that house, don't you?
I do.
I got that house for you. And
Thank
I feel like
you.
in a lot of things in this situation, I just being a man, I just wanted to do everything to make you happy.
Do you appreciate, even though that we're not together, that you met me and you had we had a chance to experience each other?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, you brought me closer to God, and I appreciate that. I sincerely appreciate that.
What else you appreciate about me?
You're loving, you're a giver, you have a big heart. You have a very big heart. You'll give the shirt off your back for real. And you're just happy-go-lucky. You're a free spirit, like nothing matters to you. Nothing matters. So you taught me how to have more of an open heart. Because as a man and growing up from where I grew up from, you become a little more reserved and it makes you have tough skin. So I learned to lighten and loosen up a lot. What did you learn from this relationship?
I learned more structure. I learned that my kids is bad as hell, and they need fucking whippings and fucking punishments.
No, not Trina laughing in the back.
I learned that, and I just learned how to speak up for myself more. Like, that was one thing you didn't play about. You didn't play about nobody getting over on me. You didn't play about me not. You just was like always on it as far as like speaking up for myself. And I feel like I used to struggle with that. Speaking up for myself, but you don't play that shit. You be like, no, we not fucking giving their ass $4,000. We're gonna give them $1,500. I used to be like, well, damn.
I ain't want nobody taking advantage
I
of
used to
you.
be like, that's really what I wanted to give them, but thank you for saying it. Can you throw that away for me, please? But you don't think we was toxic?
Nah, every relationship. Did you not see what what Michelle Obama just said about her husband? They've been married for 30 years, and out of 30 years, 10 of their marriage years were crazy as hell. But you can't run. You gotta fight through it, because it's never gonna be perfect. You might get with another man right now and have issues that I didn't have.
I don't want to get with another man right now.
What
Y'all
the-
hear that? Please leave me alone.
I seen
I'm
on the
begging
last
y'all.
episode you were saying you were looking overseas and all this other stuff, so I don't know
Nah,
what you're
just
talking about.
shit, but
She said 10 of those years of marriage was very,
I
very
said
rough.
I would date somebody overseas because.
You hear what I'm saying?
Huh?
She said 10 of those years in
Oh,
their
so you
marriage
be
with
watching?
Barack
So
Obama.
wait, so you be watching my episodes?
People be sending them to me all the time.
Nah, you be
I
watching the
watch the
whole
little clips.
episode. You
Only
be
when
watching.
you're talking shit about me, and I'm
You
like,
be
whoa, I gotta
watching
pull
my
up the clear this ear.
episodes. You
I gotta pull up the clear this ear. But she said 10 of those years in her relationship were hard as hell. But you know what? She didn't give up. So again, like I was saying, if you go to be with another man, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever the case may be, there may be different issues. They may bring out, you may have different trauma brought up within yourself that you didn't know. It's always going to be something. But you can't run because you'll be on a constant cycle.
No, you're right. We were just so toxic though, E.
Sierra, stop. I actually got the chance to watch your old episodes of Love and Hip Hop. You were just toxic, and I was just really going with it. And all this stuff. You're toxic. You're toxic. I was like, damn, I'm not used to the media. You was toxic. And it's like, I wanted you to heal because you was making me a little bit of something that I'm not. And I'm like, I got to change. I can't. Because like I said, I was outside. There's no denying that. And I actually was happy that I came inside. Because you know I want children. Yeah. I did everything with you. I wanted children. I wanted to be married. I wanted that fantasy life of marriage and kids all in one house. That's why I made sure we always had houses. I always made sure we had options of cars. I always made sure we were doing family dinners. I just wish things would have went different.
Me too, I do. I wish things would have went different. So the people want to know, okay, wrap this shit up. The people want to know, Eric, nice, tall, dark-skinned chocolate man. Are you dating?
That's what it says on your cue card?
Are you dating?
Honestly, right now,
am
I dating?
Honest, be honest. You could be honest.
Honestly, I would say I'm not looking to date. I'm looking to rebuild and establish myself. I feel like I lost out on so much opportunities and things when I was in this relationship and pouring into you and building your stuff up that I lost myself. Because remember when I got with you.
Opportunities? I feel like a lot of opportunities came to you out of this relationship.
Well, with my career, with being the dealership and stuff like that. So I did get a lot of other opportunities, but I didn't focus more onto it. I focused so much into pouring into you. Because remember when we got together,
we poured into each other, Eric.
But I'm just telling you my side. Yes, we did pour into each other. That's why we became engaged and we got to the next level.
Okay.
I feel like we're walking away from my business. I didn't focus so much on my business, and I could have did things differently. And I wish I would have did things differently as far as within business at the time. So I'm focusing realistically on my business. Am I going to have fun? Yes, I'm going to have fun. Doesn't mean I'm not locked into anybody. I'm not worrying about no woman. Women are always going to be there. I need to continue this walk with God and continue my godly divine purpose of what he has in my life.
So basically you're not dating?
I'm chilling.
Because you didn't give us a solid answer. You just went all around what the fuck the women want to know.
I'm having fun. You want to know.
So
this is what you want to know.
No, this is what the people want to know. My cue card say
Okay.
that. So have you went on a date, Eric?
Have I went on a date? No, I haven't went on a date.
Oh, okay.
But am I going to have fun? Yes. I do group parties. So if I get invited out to the club or something, I'm going to the club.
So basically you go out with a bunch of bitches.
And why do you always do that? I'm always with my family. I'm going out with everybody.
I just hit it right at the nose. Is you fucking bitches or not?
You want me to?
You single.
I'm single, but do you want me to?
If you want to.
I'm chilling.
We're not together.
And you're looking for another answer. I am chilling. I'm working on my healing journey. I'm working on my career.
So if y'all have to ask me the same question, everything he said, it goes for me too.
Are you dating again? Because I think I asked you that.
No, but I am talking to someone.
That's good. I hope he treats you good, and I hope you are in therapy because I don't want you to, the same things to trigger, and just don't demasculate him because that's going to push him to other women. And you don't want that because that kind of happened with us.
But we've been taking it really slow. I told him, he was very irritated when I posted you on my page.
Why you posting on your page?
Because I told him, I said, look, he shared great memories with me, and I'm not going to act like I wasn't in a relationship with him, and I'm not going to act like that I don't care for him. And I let him know what it was. He was just like, well, I just feel like that's disrespectful, and I don't want to see that, and I feel like you should have never did that. And I was like, hey, we spent a lot of great times together. I was reminiscing on my birthday, and he was a part of my birthday. And I'm like, why can't I post? I don't care about that.
Sounds like you're in a relationship.
So no, we're not in a relationship. We're just friends. But I had to let him know what it was, and he understood where I was coming from, and I left it at that because I'm not in a situation right now where I'm about to be explaining to guys, especially when I'm going through my healing.
You move fast.
No, well,
yes, you do.
No, we're not. It's honestly for real. It's just it's somebody that I've been knew before you.
You move fast.
So, and we haven't even been out. We haven't been on no dates, but
But he's telling you can't post what you want
No,
to
he
post.
didn't say I can post.
He said it's disrespectful.
He just was like, that was a bit much. He was like, that was a bit much. And I'm just like, well, I don't care. I told him, I was like, I don't care. And
Well, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I
Let's get to this
appreciate
meal, though.
Okay.
This time is going by fast.
Oh, hey. So look at this, E. Look at your sauce. Can I get the kids?
No. No.
Look at that sauce. That's the sauce for the crab. It looks amazing. All that garlic.
It do smell good too.
It smells good, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got any more questions for me?
What were 3 of my best qualities?
How smart you were, and how how like organized you were. Like you were just structured. You were very smart, and you in the beginning you were real good at like romancing. Just like sweet talking, babe, boo, baby, rubbing my feet, just sweet stuff. Like he was real sweet. He got away with the ladies. Like he knew exactly what he's doing, and he was great. Like he was great.
You're gonna miss this.
What?
You just said I was great. What does that mean? I was great.
You want me to say it so
No,
bad.
you just said you just.
I
did
didn't
it.
say that.
Yes, you did. You gonna miss this though.
Okay, what's another question for me?
Do you think you'll ever love again?
Yeah, for sure. I'm a lover girl. I'm a lover girl, so yes, I will love again. I want to love again.
Okay.
But being in a relationship anytime soon, no. Like, I don't want that. I could be friends with somebody, but I ain't trying to be in a relationship with nobody. I don't want no relationship. Like, not right now. I feel like 2 to 3 years for me, for real. I'm a woman. I'm very attractive, so of course guys gonna be trying to holler all the time. It's just a regular. Same with Eric. He's very attractive, so I'm pretty sure girls gonna be trying to get at him all the time. But for me, I don't. I'm good. Are you ready to love again?
Honestly.
Or do you want to love me again?
I do see myself loving again. I do want children. I do want to be married. Yeah, I see myself loving again.
Do you think it's a chance of us getting back together?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I feel like you need a lot of healing. And it brings me back to the beginning of our relationship, how impulsive you were, it kind of scared me. And I just kept going. Because I'm like, we both know what we want out of life. Honestly, whatever the Lord has, he has. I mean, it's possible. You're a beautiful person inside and out. You made sure I was straight all across the board. I just feel like we would really need counseling and therapy because we will be a recipe for disaster and the same things will happen. I used to always tell you, we can't do the same things and expect different results.
Get the same results, yeah.
So we would need really, really serious counseling.
Can we still be friends, though?
Friends with benefits, you said?
No, I didn't say with benefits. Your ass
asked me
said.
for a kiss.
You just said with benefits. No, I did not.
Asked me for a kiss.
So, wait.
You just posted me on your page and asked me for a kiss.
What'd I say? Give me a kiss.
No, you posted. Yeah, you said give me a kiss. You said like 5 times.
I said.
Then you posted me on your page, and it's so crazy because I've been seeing you blocked me on Instagram. Then you posted me on your page for everybody to send it to me. I'm like, what's going on?
But you blocked me on your page, and you still watch me every day from PCG page.
I didn't block you. You blocked me.
Do you watch my page every day?
I just said I've seen your story. People sent it to me. I watch your story.
But do you wake up in the morning and watch my story?
No.
Yes, you do, Eric.
No, I don't. I see it. If I catch it and
you be the first one watching my page.
No, that's not true. I'll be the first one. You got 3 million followers.
It don't matter, but I see yours first.
You want me to be the first one watching your page. Just say that. You want
I
me
just
to be the first
seeing
one
you
watching
my page. I be like, okay.
I just feel disappointed that you gave up. And honestly, it hurts me as a man that I really like.
We went
I'm
through
doing
a
the
lot.
therapy. I'm doing everything. I'm patient. And it's like, you had a lot of flaws and just insecurities you brought into the relationship. And I still was patient with you, but I feel like you ran. And I feel like you should have we could have just continued the therapy. We had the right people to counsel us. You just didn't want to do it.
Because I feel like we had got to our wits' ends and we were so toxic and it was just like, I can't take it no more.
You said we. I didn't feel that way.
Yeah, the stuff that we went through was very like, it was a lot. Like, we went through a lot of shit.
When I tell people about what we go through and the people that was counseling us and just like family,
Do you
friends,
want your relationship back, Eric?
people that were counseling us,
If you
the
just
family,
say, yes, I want my relationship back, then maybe we could work on it.
the family and friends that we spoke to, when I talked to them about
Do you
our
want your
differences,
relationship
when I
back?
talked to them about our differences,
Okay, he
they
don't want his
say,
relationship back,
you don't
y'all.
want me to speak. See, there you go. They said our issues were not that bad. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship.
All right. Look at your seafood boil.
Looks good. I hope it tastes good. I
It
hope
look-
I ain't stressing you out in here when you ain't seasoning it right.
Baby, you know one thing about it, this food finna be so goddamn good.
We'll see when
Only
I taste
need
it.
to get a girl eat season on.
Do you have any questions for me? I feel like I've been asking all the questions. Like, this is my show again. This feel like my show again.
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 He
yes.
wanted this to be his show so bad. Oh God.
We had a dynamic duo, did we not?
We were great.
I said
But-
dynamic duo.
We argued a lot.
Yeah, we didn't argue on camera. Everybody argues.
We was toxic as a motherfucker.
No, you were toxic.
No, we were toxic.
But not toxic.
Eric.
If that's how you feel, okay, cool. I don't feel we were toxic though.
Your food is ready.
Because if we were toxic, we wouldn't even be able to do this in this safe space right here and be able to talk about it. It wasn't that bad.
I'm glad that we able to
I never
do
put
this.
my hands on you. It never got to the point where you wanted to put your hands on me. It never got like that. We're both just two
Says
bosses.
who?
But you
There
never
been
did.
plenty of times I would have knocked your ass
Yeah,
out.
but did you do it? So it
I
wasn't
mean,
that
I
bad.
wanted to, but
Yeah, exactly. So
I
it
knew
wasn't
I
that
couldn't.
bad.
I couldn't win. I couldn't win with you.
I couldn't win with you either. Now we here.
Seafood boil. This looks so great. Can't wait until Eric tastes this. Just like the old days, ain't it, Eric?
Right back where we started. You ain't even allow me to help you. You got this all independent woman. You got this all all under control, and it smells good. I wish I could taste this on camera. It smells really, really good.
But tell them how good my food is, though.
It's
Tell 'em.
really good. It's really good. Remember, I wanted to get you a restaurant. Maybe I could be your business partner since, you know what I'm saying, I had good business structure and help and all that. Maybe we can do that. I'll invest.
Eric, so you can be like, I the one who told her to get this restaurant. This is my restaurant.
I
If it
wouldn't even
wasn't
be
for
involved.
me, she wouldn't have this restaurant.
That's not true. What God has in store for my life is absolutely amazing. And on this walk, I got to actually see it. He's been talking to me in dreams and showing me, and he's been blessing me since I was 17 years old. So I had the opportunity to be successful a long time. I just want to have hands in many different businesses. The average millionaire and billionaire has a minimum of 7 different avenues. So I wouldn't even be on it like that because I'm having so many other opportunities going on. I just want my piece of the pie with everything and anyone who's connected with me. And that's why I went ahead and started my mentorship, my community called
I seen
Modern Day
that.
Millionaires.
Well, you know, I the one was helping you with Modern Day Millionaires.
Yes, you were.
So, you know.
But you see, I always give you credit. You definitely helped me. You said you need to give all this wisdom and knowledge and share it to the world because you're very intelligent. So now I went ahead and
Very.
actually did it.
I'm so proud of you, too. I tell your counselor every day, like, I'm so proud of Eric.
You be talking to my counselor?
Yeah.
See, you got too much hands into my life. I don't be talking to your counselor, your people. This is
Because
crazy.
why not? I hooked
See
y'all
what you be
up.
doing? You just be doing stuff.
I be talking to your counselor, and she
But,
be like, oh, Eric.
It's like when it's very similar to your Money Monsters, but I got a different twist to it. You remember I used to speak on the Money Monsters sometimes?
You did so good, too.
I actually have a book club within mine, so we're gonna be reading books,
That's so
dissecting the
smart.
books.
That's so
I want to hear
smart.
people's outlook on what we read. We're gonna be encouraging each other. We're gonna do many different masterminds. I want you guys to know how it is to be successful and not only make the money but retain the money, because you can make millions of dollars and lose it all. I've been up and I've been down, so I want to show them that, and I just want to do it differently. Really experience life,
I
really
can
worship
help you with
God.
that too,
I'm
Eric.
really gonna send scriptures and be praying for my community and show them how real God is, and show him how it is to not just worry and rely on your own money, but actually have a faith walk and be in your faith bag with God and allow him to just move and do different things in your life. So I'm super excited of that. And maybe you could come on and be a guest speaker sometime.
I could be a guest speaker. That would be great. I would love to do that. Who inspired you to do that?
This is something I always wanted to do, and I just didn't have the time, I feel, to do it because I was all over the place.
Inspired you?
I mean, I feel like I always had it. You definitely have some input in the creation of doing it. Can you put the battery in my back many times? But you know, I like to do things strategically. I don't just jump off the porch all the time. I like to.
That's the difference with us. But I like that balance though. You think stuff out more.
You would jump off the bridge, no parachute, and I'm gonna make sure I got an extra parachute, jump off with it, and save you.
Yep.
So that's really our relationship.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm super excited.
And y'all make sure y'all go sign up because y'all will not be missing anything because Eric is super smart. Like, I got to give it to him. Probably the smartest man I ever been with, ever. Seriously. I ain't been with that many, but I'm just saying. He's the smartest guy.
You got to clear the air, right? You did say you was a flirty person, sorry. But and make sure y'all grab my book, The Strategy, by Eric Whitehead, as you know. It's on my Instagram, E_Whitehead365. It's just my strategy of turning negative things into positive solutions. I'm the type of guy that, as you know, I don't like to dwell on problems. I like to create solutions. How do we fix it?
You do.
And I'm explaining to you guys in my book, my journey and things I went through, my hardships, me being incarcerated, me going through trials and tribulations with my business, me walking away from different things, me taking losses and still believing in God and prevailing in those situations. So it's definitely a good read.
Proud of you. Y'all make sure y'all get the book. Y'all make sure y'all sign up for Eric's online mentorship. And y'all make sure y'all just go support my eggs. Like, for real.
I love to wear eggs. I thought we was friends. I don't like eggs.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go support my friend.
Right.
Because he's so smart and handsome. And cute.
Let me taste the juice. That's how I'm going to know if it's good.
For real? Mm-hmm. No, you got to taste the sauce.
The other sauce? Okay.
You want to taste? Okay. Spicy. Want to taste a little bit?
It ain't nothing in there.
Because it ain't no.
Just a little bit. Oh, you put your hand under.
Because your ass would be like, oh my God. You got your hands under it? It got to a point where he started getting on my nerves so bad in the relationship. I just throw the food in his mouth.
And I ain't gonna lie, you gotta love Sierra. Sierra's such a free spirit, she don't care about nothing. We'll be going out to dinner. I have on all white like I got on right now. Sierra would just put the fork in your face, the food would drop on your shirt, be like, so what, who cares? We'll go get another shirt right now. I'm like, I don't wanna do that. Put your hand under, get a paper towel, make sure I'm good. And you still do the same thing, that's funny. But you put your hand on the nail though.
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, just fuck this shit.
You definitely gonna spill some shit on your shirt though.
And we'll be out going to somewhere real nice. I have an expensive ass outfit and I get it dirty. Eric be looking at me like.
Every time.
Bitch.
Every time. I don't look at you like that. I'm like, let me wipe this up because she ain't going, you going to have stains on your shirt.
I'm going to have a stain on my shirt.
That night I seen you said I messed my shirt up. I ain't seen her in about 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
When I seen you that night when you had stains on your shirt, I'm like, Sierra,
Can we go eat sometimes though? Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, we could as friends.
If your new girls dates and stuff don't care.
You don't want with a dude.
I don't have a dude. I have a friend.
Just say you want your relationship back. Clear the air. Everybody want to know because they like what was so bad. Clear the air. Do you want your relationship back?
No, I want to heal and work on myself.
I like that. I respect that.
Yeah.
So we can't do dinner then because I don't want to keep bringing that out of you and then you miss me and then you're posting on Instagram. I don't want that.
All right, Eric. All right. So, because we both be at the same restaurants, why not get some food and laugh and shit?
We laughing and we could do that, but I just want you to heal first because I know how you are, and especially if you're not sexually active like you're saying, you're going to want this back. So it is what it is, and I know how you get.
Frisky.
Real frisky.
Come on.
Let's talk about it. Remember that first time?
Pick me up. Ow. My tattoo.
I forgot.
Ooh,
See, here you go.
Fuck a mood up.
That's you. You want to pick? I'm gonna pick you up, and you got your whole back tatted.
Let me see if you can still pick me up.
I definitely can. One hand.
Let me see.
I can't because your back.
Pick me up from the bottom, then.
That's easy. I could pick you up from under your back, wherever. This girl does not stop.
Pick me up.
I'm not picking you up. This is how you started when I first met you. You wanted me to pick you up at the delivery of your truck.
All right, so we're going to put the sauce. Yes, I did.
She made me pick her up. When I was delivering her new Bentley at the time, before we even knew each other, she looked at me like love at first sight. She looked at me like love at first sight. This girl said, "Can you please pick me up and put me on my truck?" And she put out her hands like a little baby. And I'm like, I got to be professional. I don't do this.
I was like, why though? Why you can't just pick me up?
Pick
What
you
the
up.
fuck?
You said pick me up from the bottom. You crazy.
No, I'm not. I'm real.
You real. Real crazy.
I'm a realist.
You definitely frisky though too. You definitely frisky.
I can't help it.
We know. This gonna be good because I didn't eat all day. So you don't have no more questions for me?
What kind of woman you like? Cause I feel like you really like love Spanish women.
That's not true. Why you feel like I love all women?
Cause those was the ones I always caught your ass with.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. That's not true. If you lying and saying it's not
again,
true.
I feel like it's from your past hurt, and I don't like bringing this up, but you had this similar instance with your last relationship, so.
Cause y'all both was from fucking New York.
But in New York, it's very diverse. It's a melting pot, so you get
I
all
don't know,
different kinds of women. My mom is a beautiful black queen. My aunt's a beautiful black queen.
But
My
you
grandmother's
like a beautiful Spanish queen.
I love beautiful women overall. I love black women. I don't discriminate. I don't care if she's Asian, white, black, whatever. I'm open. So it's not just Spanish women. I love
Everybody want to know,
overall.
are you going to give me a kiss before the show go off?
No.
All right, y'all. So we are back with me and my ex, and
It's
he's
the last
about.
supper.
It's the Last Supper.
The Last Supper.
How you feel about that?
It's whatever. I mean, I'm okay with it.
It's really whatever.
Cause I tried. I did everything I can.
We both did.
You were in. It's okay though. Let me say grace.
I know it's gonna be a challenge for every girl that you get with after me. Amen.
It's gonna be a challenge.
Oh, you said amen.
Taste.
You ain't gonna find nobody that cook as good as me. Oh,
This
but
is
you
like when I used to taste your food from before.
Oh, but you said you gonna get a chef though.
There's a lot of women out there who cook.
Not as good as me though. Be for real.
There's so many. You know how many billions of people there is on
Eric,
this earth?
Be for real.
I'm being for real. So many
I don't
women
care
on this
if it's
earth
a
who cook.
billion.
You're not the only one.
Ghetto girl eat real ghetto. How you usually eat.
Right.
There ain't nobody looking. You just be going in.
I eat the same way.
There you go. You gotta get that juice at the bottom. It's so good. Taste that. Oh God, there he go.
And we're spilling shit.
The egg, God. It's good, right? Friend.
I'm gonna try the crab.
Friend.
Should have did king crab though. You know I hate breaking these
They
little
ain't
small
have
ones.
none in the store, huh?
You just want to feed me.
No,
It's your last
not
supper.
really.
Why are you rushing it then? Let me eat it. Let me taste it.
Oh, cause you eating all cute. I never seen you eat like that. Oh God, it's so good. How it tastes?
It's good. You see I'm still eating, right?
Well, production
good.
saying they need reaction.
It's good. I've been doing this with you from the beginning. It's good. And we know it's good. Production is saying. I am production. Let me stop. You want me to had to say that one last time.
And you
at this
like
last
to
supper.
say it. You love to say it. Look at it. Y'all come taste it. This shit's so good.
And don't eat shellfish.
For real?
That's why I sent the.
I forgot. And I could have did us some lamb chops right quick. I'm gonna do us some. That's what I want.
I don't like that.
I still twerk and eat. Oh, I can't help it, Eric. You heard me. Remember how I used to always eat and twerk? I still do that.
Trying to twerk on me, trying to get crazy in the kitchen. You just. It's still soft.
Oh, that one. This shit is good for real. You like it?
It's good.
Try the corn.
You ain't peeling.
Cause it's a boil. That's the white folks way.
I don't know what way that is. I like my shrimps peeled.
I need to get a YouTube just for my eating. Because it's horrible. We both used to be fucking some food up, eating fast as hell. Taste it.
Just want to feed me.
That's good.
It's good. It's good.
No, that's good, right?
You're gonna miss me.
All right, y'all. So that concludes Ghetto Girl Eats Talk Show with my ex, Eric Whitehead. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
It was great, friend.
I would give you a hug, but you got that back tattoo.
All right. Bye, y'all.